What's going on, guys? We're back again. 4 planned days in a row, and I say planned again because I know I didn't stream Sunday, but I was never planning on streaming Sunday. But guys, it's actually happening. I just keep going live. I don't know what's clicked all of a sudden, but I'm here. I'm here again. And Toxic's here, Mike's here, Dylan's here, SGF, I'm not gonna lie, I don't recognize that name unless you just changed it recently, but based on what you said, I'll say welcome back. How we doing today though, guys? Dylan, we're doing God Squad, but not right away. Since we just got a new White Sox card, I'm gonna debut him on the White Sox theme team. And then I'm gonna put him on the God Squad, and then we're gonna play some God Squad. Mike, I don't quite know yet, but yeah, I want to get back onto that. I know I've been saying it for a little while. I want to get back to the college football, the NIU series. I want to like watch a tutorial video of how to actually do the recruiting and all that sort of stuff, because I thought it would be fun the first stream, just kind of feeling lost and not knowing what I'm doing and figuring it out. It wasn't all that fun. So I want to have at least a little bit more knowledge going into the next one. Plus I got to take down Notre Dame now that NIU did it in real life. Toxic, it's just a cup of coffee. Decaf though, if I'm being honest. I kind of just wanted to sip on coffee, but already had my caffeine for the day, so I didn't want to load up again. I'm also I guess I should turn this music down a bit. I'm thinking of turning this Luis Robert Jr. debut into a video. So you guys might see me go into a little bit of video recording mode, at least with the intro and everything. But yeah, Dylan, it's not a tease, man. That's the plan. That is the plan. We're gonna see what we can do with this Sox theme team as it is right now with this new card, and then yeah, we're gonna see what the God Squad's looking like. I don't know though. I don't know for sure if this Robert card is like quite good enough to make my normal God Squad, but since he's brand new today, I'm gonna use him. But yeah, I think we're ready to go here. And if I am getting into video recording mode, I guess I gotta make sure that I'm ready. He is a center fielder, yeah. And I guess we'll talk about the card in due time here. But yeah, I want to intro everything. So here, I think we're good to go here. I don't know, I've never actually like consciously, I know I've turned stream recordings into videos, but I've never like consciously recorded a video on stream. But I think that's the plan today. The Sox do have a win streak. I don't really know what that means, those words put in a sentence together. It makes sense with other teams, but when you throw in the word White Sox, I don't really know. But using my context clues, yeah, they do have a winning streak apparently. All right, so here we go. Let's get to it here. So we just got this new 99 overall Luis Robert Jr. card in the game. 2023 Gold Glove Award Series card. And it's always a treat. We never really expect to see White Sox 99 overalls at this point, but sure, give them to me. And he looks solid, especially when you factor in the White Sox boost if we're throwing him on the theme team, because the one bad thing is the contact against righties, but that'll come up with the boost. He's great in the field, obviously, 90 speed. The clutch also comes up, that's another weak spot. There's only one thing wrong with this card. He did not win a Gold Glove Award in 2023. I don't really know. I don't really understand how this mistake was made, but he won the Silver Slugger Award in 2023. Didn't win the Gold Glove Award, but here we go. A made-up Gold Glove Series, Luis Robert Jr. Hey, if that gets him feeling like this, though, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, or actually, I guess I should be down here now for this part. But yeah, we're throwing him on the White Sox theme team today. We've also got the supercharged Andrew Benintendi from hitting his walk-off home run recently. What else do I want to say here? See, this is when I make a video like this. It's like I get ahead of my brain, and then I have to give myself a second to catch up. So what's the next thing I want to say here? Oh yeah, okay, this will be good. So wait, I wasn't quite ready, I guess. So yeah, last time on stream I went back and debuted the Season 2 White Sox cards that I missed out on. The only two that I didn't quite get to was this gold Tim Anderson and then the 88 overall Jonathan Cannon. So I'm also using them today. But other than that, for a White Sox team in 2024, this kind of doesn't seem that bad, honestly. But yeah, I mean, this is if we look at the Luis Robert boost here, I mean, I guess, of course, the contact against righties and clutch, that's like the two things we care most about with the boost, and they get cut off. But you can kind of tell, it says 99 clutch, 102 contact versus righties, so that's the weight that the boost pulls, bringing those attributes up to a better spot. Oh yeah, and we also got these brand new jerseys. I threw them on both home and away, but they did come out with the Luis Robert Jr. You always get a jersey that comes out with the headliners card. So we got a new White Sox look today that we'll be using. How do we think I did there, guys? You think that intro is just gonna hook everybody when it's video time? I think you left when I asked you last time you were here, but I just want to make sure I got the pronunciation of your name right. Is it Asmund? That's what I'm thinking in my head. I kind of realized I never actually referred to you by name. Dylan, how you get him? He's a brand new headliner. So I didn't even mean to buy this. I accidentally bought this and I didn't pull him, so I spent more than I even needed to get him. But yeah, he's just the newest headliner. You can pull him in a pack if you're lucky, or buy him on the market. He's actually kind of expensive as far as headliners go. That's fine. All right, sounds good. Did I show how much he was, or did I not? Now I can't remember. Anyway, this is what he's going for. So, like I said, a little expensive actually for headliners. I feel like they're not usually this expensive. Maybe it's just because he's so new. He won the Gold Glove in 2020, but my guess is this was their attempt at making a 2023 card, because those Southside City Connects didn't exist in 2020, and his hitting wasn't this good in 2020. So I'm thinking they just messed up and called it Gold Glove when it was supposed to be Silver Slugger. But yeah, I'm excited to use this card. I typically do really well with Luis Robert Jr. cards. So yeah, I'm at a 631 rating. So we're still working our way up. We're probably going to be on All-Star difficulty today, which kind of is good for Luis Robert Jr., especially if we're playing against a righty. But I think all that out of the way, we're ready to go. I set the lineup. The team did that all before stream. You just got the 99 Hank Aaron. He looks good on paper. I feel like I've had him in a couple BR runs, and he hasn't been like as dominant as I'd hoped him to be. Wait, I picked the wrong stadium. This is a Sox theme team game. We got to play at the rate. Mets are a game ahead of the Braves now. Uh-oh. I'm actually very excited for the MLB postseason. I know I've mentioned this, but like, as a White Sox fan, I have checked out for the last couple of months. So not only is it like going into like the postseason just, and that's exciting on its own, but it's almost like coming back after an off season and getting to watch baseball again. Although if the Sox are going to keep winning, maybe that'll bring me back. I did watch like the last half of that game yesterday. Alright, so we got to go up against Shohei actually on the mound. This dude's team doesn't look that crazy, but it is a righty we got to face when Luis Robert's a little bit worse against righties. Yeah, 162. That is very solid. And what's this guy's record then? 28-23? I mean, that should mean good things. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Your Eagles broke your heart last night? Yeah, that was, if who is that? Saquon? If he just caught that pass, that game's over. Alright, here we go. Tim Anderson also making his debut today. We got to put a spotlight on him, even if he is only a gold. And I don't think I got enough of that. That felt like a good swing, but not at that part of the field and not with Tim Anderson. But here we go. Here's the main event. The brand new 99 overall Luis Robert Jr. My first at bat with him. Let's see what we can do. I feel like I didn't want to swing at the first pitch. I'm glad it was a ball. And then I get a fastball right down the middle and he blows it past me. And okay, well, hopefully we get those same pitches in his second at bat, because wow. Your lineup is Biggio, Carroll, Hank, Schwarber, Ernie, Babe, Lorenzen, Dansby, Kenley. That seems solid. I'll be showing off what my lineup is, and I think it's pretty similar to that, except I think I have well, I'm gonna have Luis Robert. I also have that core Ernie Banks, and I feel like there's one more different. Oh, I have the Chris Bryant in there somewhere. All right, well, Grandal gets put on for free, so at least now we have some blazing speed out there. Oh, I did. You did have Ernie. I even read that. I read your entire lineup and then said, oh yeah, you don't have Ernie, I do.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets.
Is that going to drop in? Oh my god, what are we doing? Well, this is where the blazing speed from Grandal comes in handy. I think he's going to score from first. It's not even going to be close. It's not even a play. Who's on the mound for me? So I'm getting that 88 Jonathan Cannon his outing. Last Sox theme team stream, I didn't quite get to the season 2 Tim Anderson and the season 2 Cannon. So I'm tying up all the loose ends. You know, this Benintendi is actually a really nice card today, too. Look at that, 125 clutch, 125 power. And, well, he didn't really use the power there, but keeps the inning going. Not quite going to get to score Frank there. You have Winker, Griffey, Aaron, Vientos, Lindor, Adames, Alonso, Alvarez, and Judge. That sounds very Mets heavy. You got a Mets captain boost going. There we go. That's going to drive in this other run. We're kind of singling this guy to death here. I mean, I know that Frank one's not going to count as a single, but it should have been. Man, I see it's pitches like that. I haven't played yet today. This is my first time hopping on the game today, so those are the kind of pitches you miss. And it's hurting me. And they couldn't catch up to the Heat. But you know what? 2 runs in the first, that's a solid start. You want your Yankees theme team back? It was insane to end season 2. Yeah, I mean, you got to wait now all the way until season 3 is over. Will you still be on the game in November? Ooh, look at this sinker. Look at how much this breaks from Cannon. I don't know if I've ever seen a sinker with that much break on it. Wow. Do I have any OOSP? Do you mean out of position? For either God Squad or the Sox team? Yeah, I have a few. Or for the Sox, the only ones are the relief pitcher Adam Dunn and the starter Harold Baines. Judge is your best DH. You don't care how big his strike zone is. Hang on here. Let's pick up this punch out. There we go. But yeah, normally tall players like that don't really bug me. But when I was trying to use that out of position, Randy Johnson, he was just like that much taller than Judge is. And that was a little difficult. We're going to get another slurve punch out here. Ooh, no, he took it. Wow, okay. And he's around on the sinker. There we go, though. It's the circle change that gets him. Randy was too much. Judge was batting like 600 for you to end season 2. Wow. And Corey Lee playing third base today, getting the job done. Look at the Cannon getting it over there for Cannon on the mound. You know what? Speaking of Cannon, at least to me, he's been one of the bright spots when you watch the White Sox this year. Like, it's not like his numbers are crazy good. I don't know what I'm taking that for. But as a rookie, I feel like at least he pitches like a veteran. He pitches like a 10-year vet out there. I want someone like Corey Lee to do something. And, well, and then I just do that instead. But whenever you gotta have these lower overall cards on the team, those are the ones you want to come through the most. And it's not gonna happen if I keep missing pitches like that. You're debating whether to use wild cards or leave your team as is? I mean, it depends, I guess. I would say you could probably put together a best possible team right now if you use wild cards. I don't think that one's going to get down either. I was close. That might be the closest I've came to actually making a decent swing on that slurve. I wonder if I'm going to catch up to that fastball. I'm going to have to figure that out before too long here because we're knocking on the door of Hall of Fame difficulty if my rating keeps climbing. You'd only replace Swanson, Kenley, and Lorenzen? I mean, if you have the spots available, I say why not? Oh, I didn't hit that. Dude, I don't know what is going on those hanging slurves. Why is that his best pitch against me right now? All right, well, we'll have Luis Robert leading off next inning. Your team has no wild cards because almost all your pitching is out of position. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what you'd rather your strengths be. Because that, I mean, that could be a decent strategy. Bring over like a bunch of wild card pitchers, because there's not even many season 3 99 starters yet. Like I was just looking into that when I was setting up this stream, planning on playing with the God Squad after this game. There we go. All right, another strikeout for Cannon. Out of position pitchers are all solid, especially the relievers. I mean, I agree. It's just they're not quite 99s. Ooh, all right, that was a perfect swing. You know what? I don't think this game is going to be as easy as I initially thought it was. I feel like, well, he's not doing great pitching. I think it's more me doing bad. But at the plate, you can tell he has something there. Like, not many people take that pitch.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Seems like he's having trouble with that. I'm going to go right back to it. There we go. Yeah, if we get that sinker up and in on the hands, he's not catching up to it. And that should end this inning as long as we get it there, Julks. All right. Couple of shutout innings so far for Cannon. Let's see if Robert can hit this time around. Second time through.
Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning, and now it's Luis Robert.
And that's a hot start, missing another pitch right down the middle.
Speed 2 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba.
Come on. No! Am I pressing too hard? Especially with him at the plate, am I trying too hard? Does rank take into account your overall for players for rating? I don't think so. They still show a rating mod, and like years ago, it was years ago now, but they did take that into account. So it would take like your current ranked rating plus your rating mod, depending on how high your team overall was, and then that would be the rating window you search for games for. But then they stopped using that, so I don't know why the rating mod thing still shows up if it's not used. Dude, I don't understand. I hit him fine in the first inning, and I can't figure him out anymore. What is this? That was your next question about rating mod? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, though, it would be kind of fun if they had like a salary cap type thing, where either your team was restricted to a certain overall, or they introduced I guess, rating on each overall of cards, and you had to stay under like a certain salary cap type thing. I think that could be fun. Then more people's teams are on the same level, so it is truly about, you know, your skill a bit more. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to have to build a team like that and not just throw out your best players. I think honestly that's one of the fun things I'm missing about events that they haven't done this year, is they haven't really restricted team overalls. But to me, that always used to be fun in the past. Like, it's like, hey, you got these people you can use, but you got to keep your team under a 90 overall. And then it was like, what do you want to sacrifice? What strengths do you want to play to? You need to calm down. He's at 2 2/3 and 11 pitches. Yeah, you got to take some pitches, even if they're in the zone.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
There we go. That should be 3 shutout innings now for Jonathan Cannon. Maybe the 4th is when I figure the hitting back out.
Start of
cream in all of the league at the press level.
15 pitches through 3, you had 2 hits. That's always rough when, like, the dude's just pounding the strike zone, so you don't want to not swing, but then you still can't really put good swings on the ball. See, I'm just... I don't even know what to say, man. Come on. I can't hit anything anymore. He almost messed that up. Wow. I might have needed something like that to go my way.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes outside. And it's even up. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul away.
Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know what it's going to take for me to get my eye going here. I want to say it's just going to take me a little bit of time, but I feel like I'm not even making progress. Yep, because I honestly thought that was a slurve out of his hand.
Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball.
I'm not going to lie, Dylan. I don't really... Okay, well... I was going to say, I don't really understand what that last message... Best once cream in all the league. I am still winning, though. I don't know for how long. Because honestly, based on where he's leaving pitches right over the middle of the plate, it's making me think his pitching is more of his weakness.
As this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone. And
Oh, best ice cream in all the league.
can they turn that around?
I don't know.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
I don't get to many games. I actually have not been to a Major League Baseball game since 2019. So I'm not the authority on where to get your ice cream from for around the league. Oh, what stadium am I playing at? Was that something in the game? Was that like an ad in the stadium or something? This is just Phillies, Citizens Bank. You know what? I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this guy might be a Phillies fan. Eating dinner while watching? Best thing ever. I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying it, but best thing ever. That's either a lie or a massive compliment. Oh, the commentary said that? Man, you're paying more attention to the commentary than I do. Honestly, I may as well have commentary off. I've been tuning this out for years. You went to one in June, first you've been to since 2017. Yeah, it's been a long time. I went to a bunch in a bunch by my standards. I think I went to 3 in 2019, and then obviously the next year was the COVID year, so I didn't go, and then yeah, just haven't been back. That's a spot. Say you went around. Come on. No. Is Philly known for their ice cream? I have no idea. Oh, and I missed the spot there. Come on. It was like 80% of the par was in the zone. He still found a way to throw that for a ball. I don't know though, Dylan. I'm kind of regretting I didn't hear that line, because I wonder if it was like a generic commentary line, or if it was actually like because we're playing at this stadium.
The inside edge. 2-0. There's a strike.
You've never heard him say that? Maybe it is based on the stadium then.
Next offering.
I guess that would depend on how often you play here. There we go. Finally hit a spot. He definitely was a bit more patient that inning. Maybe he was starting to see Cannon a little bit better. You know what I just thought of that I never think of while I'm live, but now I'm curious to see. But if you guys would be so kind as to hit the like button on the stream, Why not? Let's see if that changes any numbers. Just out of curiosity more than anything. I actually, now I think about it, I don't even have anything on my screen to see what the light count is at, so as far as I know, all of you guys might have already done it, and I don't even know.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2 now. And another ball.
You were the first like Asman? Well, thanks, man.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Like, that's an off-speed pitch. Right down the middle. There's no reason to be late on it. And then I'm taking that. When am I going to figure this out again?
Next to hit.
Likes went from 2 to 8. And then Code Dizzle, you're saying yours says yours is the only like? That might have been my best swing since the first inning. I'm curious. Do I have access to that? Oh yeah, okay. Mine when I switch screens here does say we're at 7 likes. It doesn't say what we were at before, but it shows 8 on your end. I mean, sometimes honestly my information has been less up to date than what you guys' says. Please don't.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Kelly.
Nope, that's actually another decent swing. It's going to be right to him. At least I made a little bit of progress that inning. A couple of decent swings. Maybe to lead off with Luis Robert next inning, we'll finally get something going again. I mean, when was my last hit?
Here's the first baseman, Willie Mays.
You can talk metrics and all that.
Woody Keller, the new angel.
I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive,
I wonder who is taking over as the new Angel Hernandez. I've seen
he was an artist.
seen a few names thrown out for who's going to be taking the mantle.
And that one fouled off. And Siggy, if you factor in May's 660 career homers and the .301 batting average on top of his defense, we might just be looking at the greatest all-around player in Major League history.
Oh, yep, I told you. I knew it was only a matter of time before this guy did something. I had the feeling that he was dialing it in this whole time. His eyes been getting better, and there it is. Now we're in trouble. Now the pressure's really on to start hitting. CB Buckner's actually worse than Angel, according to Trevor May. I feel like I did see a video, and I don't remember who it was by, but it was like right before Angel Hernandez retired, and they went into the numbers, and it was like, not only was Angel Hernandez not the worst umpire in the league, but he was actually like above average, technically, by whatever metric it was. It was a while ago that I watched it, so I don't quite remember. But that was kind of shocking. This is taking a turn for the worst here. It was Trevor May, so maybe that's the exact video that I had seen. Oh my, wait. No, Tim didn't get there. I didn't think he would need to dive. I thought he was just going to get there. Well, uh-oh. We don't have an out yet in this 5th inning. I should get the bullpen loose just in case at this point. We only have the one lefty, though. I don't know if I'd want to use him this early anyway. Guess we'll just get Liam Hendricks and Joe Kelly. Why not? What have I not been throwing much? I feel like I need to give him a different look. Okay, and then I miss my spot in both different looks I try and give him. Dansby's defense is so nice in this game. Man, I actually didn't think he was going to swing at that. Can we get this circle change placed? Oh, perfect spot. There we go. Good bounce back. Shut it down. But yeah, I remember on the Cubs March to October, Dansby had 99 fielding, but only like a 50 arm. So sometimes that was a little bit rough at shortstop. Like he'd make some spectacular play and then just couldn't get the ball over there. It'd probably help if I stopped starting counts going down 2-0. There is no way that this dude is only, what, 28 and 23 is what it said? You gotta ring him up on that. No, game, no. No. Do you let Cannon work his way out of this, though, or do you take him out now? I gotta let him try. And he might have done it. No, he didn't. 86 speed's way too fast with where that was hit. Tie ball game. Isn't he like the 4-time reigning shortstop Gold Glove? I don't know. You would know better than me. And now we're down big. That changed very fast. I mean, Jonathan Cannon had a great 4 innings. So let's remember that. Let's remember the good times. You know what? I really we should not be worried about this right now. With how many pitches that he has left right over the middle of the plate so far in this game, I should not have trouble making this comeback. If he's going to keep pitching like that, we're going to make this comeback, guys. And it's going to start right now with Luis Robert Jr. up at the plate. That's a brutal way to start. And that's even worse. And he went back to it. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I outguessing myself? I didn't think he was going to go back to the fastball, but obviously. I don't know, guys. Shohei sometimes is one of those players in this game that I just all of a sudden can't hit. Like, I think all it is I am not picking up the ball out of his hand. I've struck out looking on the fastball so many times. And I think that's the sign that you can't pick up his release point. And that's not even going to get down for us. I don't even remember when my last hit was. There is a chance I haven't gotten a hit since the first inning. Maybe change the PCI placement. I don't really like doing that. Just since I feel like I've settled in on what I've been doing for so long and I've typically been playing solid. I don't know if I want to go making changes in the middle of the game like that. I think our best hope right now is he brings in a new arm. And because I think Shohei was up to like 90 or so pitches. So get a new arm in there. See this new arm better. He'll keep hanging pitches. He'll keep leaving pitches right over the middle. And we'll make the comeback. Yeah, now we've got this this nice smooth jazz playing. It'll calm me right down. There we go. Let's at least get it back going on the mound. That's what we can control. I've got Shohei at 90-ish pitches through 6. You have Satchel at 53 through 7. That's rough. When you find yourself in that spot, it's like I can't hit this pitcher, and he is probably not coming out of the game. The last thing I want to be doing is putting this guy on for free. We're going to get there. We got a good reaction on that. The more we get into this game, the less I believe that this guy's record is truly what it says it was. Either the game is lying to me, or he's on a second account and he decided to quit out of 20 games in a row when he got the new account just to make his record look worse.
They make the play perfectly.
0-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That's down and in. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. That one.
Okay, come on, man. Got him to 2 strikes, and now he's being patient. There we go. Be patient on that one.
It is a 3-up, 3-down inning.
New arm next inning. You got it, Dylan. Already one step ahead. Although, I don't know if I want that arm to be Liam Hendricks, now that I think about it. Well, I guess we don't really have many better options. Where do I get the music from? Because it has to be non-copyright. Yeah, it's just the YouTube free music library or whatever it's called. I just download the music from there, and that's what I use.
Now it's the DH, Andrew Benintendi.
I did edit the stream versions. I edited them to be on a loop, and each be about 10 minutes long or so.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field.
See, there was so much right about that swing except for the just late. If we're around on that, that would have gotten us going.
1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back.
You didn't even notice there was music until I said that? Do I have it too quiet? I don't know. I definitely don't want to have it too loud, but I feel like that bed should be there, you know?
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line when hooking foul.
Get ready for the high and in fastball. Yeah, you got to be ready for it. I mean, he didn't go to it, but... And of course, he's just going to hit spots like that. I've used this Mason Miller. I know that was more luck than anything.
Yeah, they'll do it again. Clobber to right.
Okay, we didn't even need to be around on that one. I think Mason Miller did all the work there, throwing that 103. Finally, back on the board once again. Maybe that'll get us going. That's the captain. That's why he's the captain, I guess.
0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's fine. I'd rather take that than roll over on it. Nope.
Good eye there.
I shouldn't be swinging at that one, though.
And that's out of play.
Especially if I'm late on it.
This is empty.
Ooh, and yep. That was totally me outguessing myself. I was like, you know what? I was just late on the circle change. I think he's going to see that. Go fastball. So I was expecting fastball. Not even close.
Just missed.
Man, stop hitting that spot perfectly. How does he keep putting these pitches right on the edge? Nope. Okay. Probably would have been a strike anyway, but tried to hold up.
Game, if hitters will chase it, that's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 outs.
I waited back too far. Why? I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately. I get these off-speed pitches that I recognize, and then I wait back on them too far. You're down 3-7, down rough inning. Yep. Rough games for us, both of us. Although maybe I started to bring it back a little bit. With any luck, we've gotten things going again. I will admit I'm a little apprehensive bringing in a Liam Hendricks. I feel like he's not the toughest guy in the world to pick up.
And a pitch.
There we go, though. If he's going to spot his fastballs like that, we'll be in good shape.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Oh, you got to ring him up, though. How many check swings are they going to give him today?
The dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And then how are we taking that?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Okay, there we go. I kind of felt like all I needed to do at that point was get it in the zone. And I was right. That play's got to be made, Julks. Okay.
Swings to first, and they get Biggio for the out. 2 outs, bases empty.
Hopefully, Dylan, hopefully the tide has turned. The turntables. That's got to be a strike.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That was straight case right there.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
You know what? I'm not going to change it up. We're going to go right back. Fastball away, and we got him again. Okay, great inning from Liam Hendricks. We're keeping it where it's at. We're chipping away. If we put up 1 run for the rest of this game, we tie it up by the 9th. Or I guess 1 run an inning is what I should have said.
Miller back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-1. That's a little bit low. The 1-1.
If that one was a fastball, that might have been swing of the day. That was a nice swing. 9-hole hitter Bronze Corey Julks getting us going here in the top of the 8th. Gotta capitalize on that. We got Tim Anderson leading it, or due up next, and then Luis Robert Jr.
And that's a great example of it.
If we can get Tim Anderson on, Luis Robert has a chance to come up to take the lead. And we get another new arm coming in. Gotta be ready for that sinker. He definitely has a hard sinker. It's not going to be outlier, though, since it's his 3rd pitch.
Now, Tim Anderson.
And I still am behind it. That is a just phenomenal job there at the plate, TA. Really capitalizing on the momentum. Alright, it's Robert time. 0 for 3 on the day. I've done absolutely nothing with him in his debut, but there is no better time to do something.
And delivers outside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's a pitch, man.
For a strike.
Okay. I mean, it's it's definitely something. Whatever that was, it's something.
With only 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Show the willingness to
Oh!
the opposite way. Didn't get jumped, didn't try to pull the ball
Stop playing with me like that, game.
to it, and then extended
That takes care of
I need to put a better swing on that. I had such the right idea, and I just moved the PCI too far down. Frank, man, you got to do it. Frank is the best hitter on this team.
1-0.
with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses. 2-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Squeezes.
We got one more chance. One more chance with the bottom half of the order coming up. The deck is not stacked in our favor.
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop.
I don't know. Do I... Well, I guess I kind of forgot to warm anybody new up. I'll get done loosening up just in case. And with all the righties due up, I guess I'm sticking with Liam.
And the pitch.
That's a good start, though.
Over to first, and that's 1 away.
All right, you're heading out, Code Dizzle. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll see you next time. Hopefully I can get this win. Maybe I'll have good news for you. Okay, he waited back, which I didn't want, but it got us an out. Just when I think I'm going to be able to send this one to the 9th with the same deficit, he puts one more on. That was a very good swing, because look at where that pitch was. That is not a missed spot at all. Wow. Well, we only have, I guess it's just the one lefty up here, but we only need one more out. So Diekman, do your thing. We definitely can't give up any more. Sit up in my chair. No, Dylan, you got it wrong. That's the opposite. You got to get into gamer posture here. Lean forward as far possible as I can. We need 3 runs. It can happen. It can. It's just, it's going to take something. We got 99 overall Benintendi right now. He's got to get it started. I don't care who he's bringing in. Go to the lefty, honestly. Yeah. 87 lefty. Benintendi can handle it, and then we got 2 righties due up next. I should not be missing that. That is just exactly what's been going wrong this game. So, wait. Oh my god, it's off his head? I probably could have made it to third. I thought that was going to get caught. I had no idea that was going to carry like that. Okay. That's a start then. Still got to get around on these pitches. That's another good spot. Okay, at least we made contact. That was supposed to be a check swing. That was another attempted check swing. Didn't look like it though. That was kind of a good swing. He's got to throw something outside at some point. Just don't know if I want to sit on it. Oh, there it was. I was very close, man. That was almost a great swing going the other way. We got 7, 8, 9 with 3 runs still needed. One of these down the line's got to stay fair, man. Come on. Okay, sure. I didn't lead off, but why not waste one? My God, I keep pulling it just a little bit foul. Something, stay fair. That's not what I mean. I still want to get around on it. Oh, it's down to the 8 and 9 hitters. It's down to the 2 Corys. The 2 live series Corys. Do I have any better options on the bench? I mean, it's only the live series guys, so probably not. I guess technically Vaughn. I don't know. I guess with 2 outs, we'd still have to deal with Corey Julks up next. But there won't be an up next if we don't do something here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vaughn. We gotta bring in a new guy with as much better attributes as possible here. Come on, Vaughn. It's all down to you. Okay, that's a big call. That's a gift. And once again, I mean, there is not a more fitting way to end the game than by not getting around on a pitch that I should be getting around on. That was terrible. I am sorry for what you guys just had to witness. I mean, the White Sox theme team can only take you so far at this point with this team, but I definitely could have played a lot better than that. And now that's a game that I have to edit down and willingly post as its own video. That's the worst. That's the worst feeling, is after I have one of those bad games. Then I gotta relive it. I am putting him on the God Squad, Asman. That's the plan. I was just saying earlier that I don't know if normally I would think he's a top 3 outfielder to throw out there at this point, but for today, he's going on the God Squad. Yeah, and we're gonna go down to a 597 rating after that one, so back under the 600s. But you know what? We've got plenty of ranked left to play today. And we're switching over to the God Squad, so it can only get better, right? I don't know what I was just checking, but... Alright, so yeah, we, you know what? No, first what we're going to do is, so I don't forget it, we're going to change these jerseys back. What's his arm strength? It's at 94, which is actually kind of surprising. He would fit the Cruz boost. I just don't know if I want to use that O'Neal Cruz. I did think about it. But yeah, with the team I have right now, I actually don't know if I'd get that great of a boost. But yeah, anyway, I guess this is the God Squad here. Wait a second. Okay. But yeah, this is the God Squad here that I have built up. I think this is what we're gonna use for the rest of the stream now, I guess. We've got Biggio behind the plate catching, Schwarber at first, Jackie Robinson at second, Ernie at short, Chris Bryant at third, Corbin Carroll in left, Luis Robert in center, and Hank Aaron in right, with Babe Ruth DHing. We've just got whatever on the bench trying to cover all of our bases here. This is the pitching rotation, and then here's the bullpen. So actually, no 99 Vientos. No, not quite. Didn't really want to spend my stubs on him. I guess he would fit if I have a 97 at third. He would technically be an upgrade. But at the same time, I'm kind of excited to use this Chris Bryant. I know my whole thing is being a White Sox fan, but it is so tough to not be a Chris Bryant fan, and I typically like his cards in the game too, so I want to use him. There was one thing I wanted to do though, just because I haven't used any of my wild cards yet, and I want to stay on top of pitcher energies. I'm gonna throw in some of our White Sox guys for this first game here to get their energy back a little bit. So yeah, there we go. 4 wild cards used to get their energy back. We're going to be throwing Babe Ruth in this first game. Do I have the lineup set? I don't think I do. That doesn't look like what I would have done. I feel like we should keep Luis Robert up near the top of the order if the stream is titled after him. Only have 3 lefties, so I guess this would be a good configuration. 2 righties and a lefty, if we're ordering it like that. Might want to have Carroll though at the bottom, and then flip those two around. I think this is looking good. All right, I think we're ready to go then. 44-9 now. We can't lose another game today. We can't let that losing column get up to double digits. Speed at the bottom and top of the lineup is always a good idea. We're on the same wavelength then. I don't know why I always leave the spoon in my coffee cup like this. It just makes it more tough to drink. Why do I make things more difficult on myself? You know, we'll have to see about this Babe Ruth also, because he's not I don't know if he's really the best pitcher. Like, he's definitely a solid pitcher, but he's more that main collection reward for what he can do at the plate. All right, what are we going up against then this time? A 94 starting pitcher. I mean, I guess Shohei was also a 94, even though he was paralleled up higher. But you'd think I should be able to hit a 94. I'm hoping that all it takes is now using a better team, and things should be going a lot more smoothly at the plate. There we go. Look at Babe Ruth spotting it up right away. See that? I guess that's also oh, okay. Banks is there. But that's also a thing to consider now with Luis Robert not on the White Sox theme team, is he doesn't get those captain boosts. So especially his contact against righties now is back down to that base 87, which is not that great. Now Jackie's got a chance. Why did he not get up smoothly? It's like the animations didn't branch. It's almost like the meter took too long to actually get into the green, that it didn't like branch smoothly. 62 and 48. You think? Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, no, I mean, you can't take anybody for granted. We just saw that in the last game I played with, what was it, like 28 and 23 record? And he smoked me. Ooh, but if he's swinging at that, that is a good sign. Not only swinging at that, but also missing that hanging slider I just threw him. Oh, he is going to steal. I didn't think he would. I mean, I know he's got some speed, but when I glanced over, it said like 37 stealing. Which also, he got a great jump, which I don't know why that's happening with 37 stealing. You are the Sigma? Okay. Sure, be the Sigma. I'm a Brewers fan too, right? How am I feeling about them in the playoffs this year? I mean, come on, man. Where did the patience come from? We just struck them out on a pitch in the dirt. But I don't know, Jay. I haven't done the best job of keeping up with the Brewers, so I don't really know a whole lot about them. I still have it set up that I get alerts after every game they play, so usually I'm aware of if they're winning or losing, but roster-wise, I don't really know who's been people you can trust, especially pitching. Like, I kind of know the offense a bit more, but pitching, I don't really know who their go-tos are. But I don't know, it should be fun in the playoffs. I feel like every year they're in the playoffs with a team that's like, oh, I don't know how they got here, but they were as good as they were, and then they lose. But the team they lose to always ends up making it to the World Series. Like, I'm actually pretty sure that ever since 2018, the team that's knocked the Brewers out in the playoffs has been the team that makes it to the World Series. Okay, still not getting around on the Heat. It's a good sign. Didn't know that was that slow. You know what I need is I need a perfect no doubt home run. I need like a fastball in the inner half that I turn on and hit it like 470 feet. That'll set me in the right direction. And that's not quite that now, is it? This is bordering on embarrassing here. I feel like ever since I started streaming, this is like one of the things that I've thought like, oh, I'll just hop on stream and play some ranked. That'll be fun. And now I'm playing like this. Is that a hit? No, it's not a hit. I didn't hit it hard enough. Look at me. Look at where I'm at this point with how bad the hitting has been. I'm beating one into the ground and saying, oh, is that a hit? Is that how we're going to get on base? I mean, he has been late a couple times in a row now. Maybe this isn't the smartest thing to do. Yep. I really thought when he swung and missed on that back in that first inning that would be kind of an automatic. There we go, though. I don't know. It's like when he did swing at that made him want to be more patient, and now he's late on more pitches. I didn't even notice that he had Jeff Bagwell on his team. Who uses Jeff Bagwell, and then not only that, who actually gets a hit with him? I don't really know if I've ever heard of a person enjoying a Jeff Bagwell card on this game. Oh no. No, don't let him score already. I mean, with how things are going, man, is this even too much to overcome at this point? And he went to third. I don't think I'm making the tag play. Anyway, I'll take my out. They nailed the Jeff Bagwell stance. I feel like, though, that's part of the reason why not many people really like using him, though. His stance is kind of hard to hit with. There we go. Okay. He might have been late on that. I don't even know. We got to get things started, though. We got to get things going. I'm tired of this. I am tired of not hitting the baseball. That's exactly what I'm tired of. I'm worried this is meaning like I'm entering into a slump, because even back to the last the last couple Battle Royale streams that I had, I mean, more often than I was hitting good, I was not hitting good. And now this is going on here. I don't know. I gotta get a feel for that fastball again, and then every time I try to, that type of pitch is thrown, and I'm early. Like, I don't even know what to say. I have a good record. I have 2 good records on 2 different accounts. I'm like 45 and 8-ish combined, or not combined, individually. I should be better than this. Like that's Kyle Schwarber. I guess that's not quite a hanger, but that's still a pitch I saw, and I'm not doing anything with it. I don't know. I really hope I figure things out, because not being able to hit the baseball is gonna make my attempt to stream consistently a lot less fun if I just sit here not putting up runs. I thought that was going to be a terrible pitch. That actually got him. I feel like I haven't done a great job at getting the perfect pitch release with Babe Ruth. I think I've been early a lot. Okay, don't know what we're looking for. Toxic, you're back. Maybe you'll bring the good hitting vibes, because I need it. You got him from the 35K pack. Nice. I wish I did. I bought one of those packs by accident, and I was like, well, I guess if I pull them, then it'll be cheaper. But no, I got a gold. Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see if his price calms down and how quick it does, because I feel like headliners just normally don't go for that much. They normally don't stay that expensive. Hey, there we go. That's a good swing. I mean, it takes me not getting a fastball to actually time it up, so still don't know if I'm back yet. We got to get that fastball inside and make a good swing on it to see. Oh, that didn't look so good. I just got to get the bat going quicker. I think that's all it is. I'm late on everything. Because, like, obviously I see the circle change. There we go, though. There we go. All right, Corbin Carroll with the run. But yeah, if I'm seeing the circle change and waiting back to the point where I'm swinging late, I think that just means in general I'm getting the bat going too late. You know what, now that that's on his mind, maybe I'll mess with him a bit. Start taking some leads from first. There we go. That, even though that's way foul, that's what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. That is another attempted check swing, but it doesn't matter when it was that bad of a pitch. I shouldn't be even thinking about swinging. Yep. It's a... Oh, that's... might get us on. Yeah, okay. We're going to run that out. I'll take it. I need all the help I can get. See if we can get Babe Ruth on, and then Lou Bob can do something big. Nope, because it's MLB The Show 24. If a ball is within range, or it doesn't even have to be within range to dive for, a diving play will be made.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Greg Biggio. And a foul ball.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations of the plate. Strikeouts are limited to the stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going.
Don't like that. If the ball is in the general area of the outfielder who makes the catch, I guess I'm thinking more infield. Infield is really where the diving plays are obnoxious.
You feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball,
There we go.
everything is in your control.
Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely plenty of outfield diving plays, but the infield is what frustrates me more so. I think a lot of why it frustrates me too is it doesn't seem to matter what the player's rating is. Like, the fielding rating only seems to matter when it comes to, like, the actual reaction and then fielding a ball hit to him. Like, when you don't have to make a dive. If a dive is being made, it doesn't feel like the ratings matter at all.
swings through that one for strike 2.
I'm not sure if you could be in more of a mood. It's really relaxed.
I think what I'd like to see is some kind of element of skill involved on a dive. Like, maybe there's another meter like that, a throwing meter, that you have to time it right when you dive, and if you don't get in the green, the play won't be made. Alright, I'm ready to do something with this guy. Brand new, spent 80,000 or so stubs to get him.
Pitch misses outside. And that's ball
We need more than just one jammed base hit to the right side. And that's not it.
fires over to Bellinger.
I don't know what my problem is more right now. Is it the timing or is it the PCI? Because it feels like when one's on, the other one's off.
Doesn't find the zone. Ernie's part of an exclusive club, one of just a handful of guys to win back-to-back MVP awards. On the ground. 1-1. And another ball.
Those MVP awards for Banks in 1958 and 59 came on
No!
teams. Speaks to the level
Let me check swing, please. At least give me the animation. Make me feel like I actually did check swing.
of Banks' numbers in those MVP seasons, and it's easy to see how he stood out. His combined total
What just happened? I feel like I just saw a blink and now it's saying I dropped 119 frames. Did that even just happen? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still relatively new enough to this whole streaming thing that the second something goes wrong and I have to troubleshoot and fix something, oh, it's gonna be a show. I am not gonna know what I'm doing. Sit here getting all frustrated.
And the right-hander deals.
Dude, if I am not hitting that pitch with Kyle Schwarber, what am I even doing here today? I have no business having 12 of you guys watching me just absolutely stink it up here. This is terrible. I need to find some way to let myself settle down because it's like a catch-22. It compounds on me. As I get more frustrated, I play worse, which then makes me more frustrated, which then makes me play even worse. I gotta take some calming breaths.
He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result,
Which actually, I guess 12 of you watching, I tried it earlier. Maybe this is a good thing to stay on top of. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the like button for me. Help me out a little bit. let's see. Maybe I should actually see what the light count was at before saying that. We're at 11 now. There we go. All right. I mean, at least the pitching. It's a 1-1 game. I don't know why I'm acting like the world is crumbling on top of me. All that matters is winning. And at this point in the game, it's still a winning, capable game.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just good contact and balls on the ground, he swings and misses.
Left-hand hitter waits.
There we go. All right, another changeup. I want to say that is like 9 or 10 strikeouts for Babe Ruth. He's kind of doing good on the mound. You know, just out of curiosity, just as the thought crossed my mind, we got any fantasy football guys in the chat? Any fantasy football experts?
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings.
I mean, that's a double, but that is not a double in the way that I want to be hitting it, because still, that's not a pitch I should be late on. Kind of. Well, I maybe could use a little input. I guess I need to actually know what I have going on, but I don't know. I had Evan Engram as my tight end. I know he's dealing with some kind of injury, so I was looking to pick up a new tight end, and I'm not quite sure who I want to go with. I think the two guys I was trying to decide between was Hunter Henry on New England and Mike Gesicki on Cincinnati. That's a terrible swing. At least I'm not late on it, though. Late on that one, though. I am kind of leaning towards Gesicki. The only thing that keeps ringing through my head is as Red Zone was playing, and I think Hunter Henry came up with a catch. The commentator said something like, "Oh, Hunter Henry might be the #1 option on this New England offense with all the young receivers they have." This is not the way that I want to be getting things going. I want to feel like I deserve these hits. You'd go Hunter Henry because the Bengals aren't doing good and the Pats are doing good? Okay, well. 2 late swings and then an infield single to get me my go-ahead run. Sure, why not? And then the one time I'm actually on a pitch, now I'm too far under it. Yeah, that seems about right. New England's a run-heavy team. That's true, too. I mean, I feel like Cincinnati is definitely throwing the ball more. I guess also it's going to come down to if either of them are even available by the time I get to make a pickup. Because I think they both had pretty decent weeks. So it's not automatic that they're still there for me. Which, that's another thing. I don't understand how the whole waiver pickup thing works on the ESPN fantasy football app. Because, like, you put in a claim, but you don't actually get the guy, but you can put in, I think, multiple claims. But then what happens if you only want one of your multiple claims? You just want to make sure you have multiple in just in case you don't get your first option. But if both are still there, do they both come to your team? I don't know. I don't know. I guess part of the reason too why I'm leaning Gesicki isn't even like skill related. I just think it's funny when he catches a touchdown and does his god awful gritty. Like there might not be more things that are, or things that are more entertaining than watching Mike Gesicki score a touchdown and then shuffle his feet around. He's gonna get on from this, right? Yep. I should probably get the bullpen starting to loosen up, though. It is the 6th inning. We go Diekman. Didn't get to see him much last game. And then I did, for those of you that were here in the Battle Royale streams last night, I finished the BR program. So we got that Felix Bautista. Haven't really thrown this. I wonder if he gets around on it. Well, maybe if I... That actually did hit its spot. That probably is strike 2, game. So I think he's doing that thing now where he's patient again. That's not as fun. There we go, though. That wasn't very patient. Oh, there it is. Okay. It didn't happen on the fastball, but it happened the very next pitch. Finally, Luis Robert Jr. is making a swing that I can feel proud of. Ah, huge weight lifted off my shoulders. The first of many, hopefully. That might actually have been the first perfect swing of the whole stream, too. Did we follow it up with something else? I don't think we did. No, that barely made it to the track, even with how good of a swing that was. I don't even think I've unlocked that yet, JT. That is still an unlockable this year, right? Or am I thinking back to last year? I don't know. The one call I missed that they haven't seemed to re-record yet when they switched from Matty V to Boog. But it was... I don't remember what real commentator it was, but it was just like, "Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby." And I don't know what it was about that, but it's just, it made me happy hitting a home run and then hearing that. Is that like the San Diego, like an old San Diego guy maybe? I don't know, I think part of what I enjoyed so much about that was like every single home run you'd hear it, and it was always like the exact same tone because it was the same recording. So it's just, I don't know, especially when you start hitting like a couple home runs back to back or like 3 in an inning or something, and you're hearing the exact same call in the exact same way multiple times. I think if we can get through this inning with the Babe, that'll probably be good for his outing. See if we can sneak this past him up and in. Probably was taking that if I hit my spot still. So wait, I'm actually curious though, because now we're down into the yellow energy. 78 pitches, I think it was 77. Babe Ruth has a 125 stamina rating. This shouldn't be the case, right? Like 125 stamina, that is as high as it goes. You should not be at the point where you're tired at 78 pitches. There we go, alright. Like, I understand why they changed the energy after, I think it was 2 years ago, because that was crazy. You'd have guys still in the green after like 150 pitches. But this is 125 stamina we're talking about. He should be able to throw over 100 pitches before he's tired. I mean, that'll probably be the end of his day, though, because of his energy situation. But he was a good one. 13 punch-outs, 7 innings, 1 run allowed, in line for the win. Still can't hit that. Anything with any sort of velocity elevated, I am not getting the bat to today. Don't really know why he's leaving this pitcher in there, though. There we go. That's a decent swing. Mark McGwire on the mound. One of the all-time great relief pitchers. I kind of did too, JT. That kind of had the curve on it. What am I sipping on? That's just water. Now that I've finished my coffee, we've got a big 50-ounce jug of water. Still pretty full too, so you're gonna hear the thuds whenever I put it down. Did that hit me? Did I really get bailed out by making a bad swing with it hitting me there? I feel like this whole game is just a series of bailouts. You cannot place McGwire's motion. You know that, you should know it. That's how I feel like with almost all of these. And that was another bad swing. But no, I had a video a couple days ago where I used the Nolan Arenado. It was frustratingly familiar, but I could not figure it out. I still don't know who it is.
Coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That should be a double play. Good job. Once again, it's either the PCI or the timing. I get the timing good, that's when the PCI is off. Alright, couple lefties. We'll go Diekman.
On the mound now, Jake Diekman. Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame.
I feel like this Diekman card is going to be like a mainstay in my bullpen for the rest of the year. Like this card with his delivery and the break, and then on top of that, he's a 95. Is he just not swinging? Do I not even need to mess around here? Yeah, I could have just thrown it in the zone. Don't tell me he's given up with Seager too. Okay, no, he's just way off on it. There we go. All right, lefty is definitely not the easiest with Diekman. I don't blame him. McGwire's is Rob Nen. Okay. Still don't know Arenado's though. I'm sure the more I use him, I'll figure it out, because it looked so familiar. It doesn't help that I'm not using him right now though, so we don't get to see it. Okay, we'll take that. Decent enough swing. And hey, Luis Robert, the only one with a perfect swing, going deep today. Debuting player. I mean, I guess he's not debuting anymore, but he's still in the title. He's still featured. And I'm still not getting around on anything inside. There we go. All right, keep it going. So I have to say, for both you, Jacob and Asmund, I think I'm right in saying this, but the only reason I say it is because I've done the same thing. But isn't it Rob with 2 Bs and then Nen with only 1? Like I do, like I said, I do the same thing because that's how it seems like it should be. It should be 1 B and 2 Ns. So again, the only reason I say it is because it's like you guys spelling it that way validates me in the way that I keep wanting to spell it. Or I could be wrong and I could be completely misremembering. I am correct? Okay. It doesn't feel like it should be, though. It should be 1 B. It should be 2 N's. Or 3 N's, I guess. Well, hopefully we don't have to hit anymore in this game. And maybe it'll be next game the hitting comes around. Which is weird to say that when I still have 10 hits on the board, but we saw this. I should be hitting a lot better than I am. I might just stick with Diekman, at least with Bellinger up. I also forgot to get I wanted to get Rivera, but you know what? He's got 2 lefties. We'll stick with Diekman. 2 inning save. Why not? There we go, up and in on the heat. Oh, okay. A little bit of late hits of his own now. Guess I've been hogging him all game. He should get one. I will. You know what? I'll go to the pen here. I know I forgot to warm up Rivera, but we've got Felix Bautista. I'm curious to try him out too. Is he gonna go to a lefty now? No. I think he would have been on that if he swung. He did not seem out in front of it. All right, we'll take it. 1 to go. What's the move now? Or are we just pausing again because we can? No, we are making a move. Might just stick with that plan here. Fastball on the outer half. Seems to be a tough pitch for him. One more time. Send us home, Felix. There we go. That one gets him. Exact same spot he just laid off on. A win's a win. It didn't feel like a great win, especially since it's still on all-star difficulty, and I couldn't catch up to like a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. At least Luis Robert Jr. was the one who had the best swing of the day. The only perfect swing, the only home run. We get a kind of a big rating jump there, plus 46. I don't know if that's a good thing actually. I mean, could you imagine with how I've been hitting today, and now all of a sudden having to make the jump to Hall of Fame difficulty? Baseball games are starting. I wonder what it's like to care about baseball games anymore. Must be nice. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Asman. Wait, I knew there was something I wanted to do. We gotta actually get a pitcher in that has some energy. We're not gonna fully be able to re-energize these White Sox, because now we gotta worry about getting Ruth's energy back, but any chance we have to get at least some of the energy back. Alright, maybe the hitting is going to come back. And look at this. This is worrying. The max window there is up to 710. So it is technically possible that we could be playing on Hall of Fame difficulty in this one. And or who knows, actually. Maybe the jump would help me somehow. Maybe if everything's a little bit faster. Toxic, you're still here? It's good to know, man. Good to know. I feel like I can always count on you. Unless you're at a Braves game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's St. Louis going up against Illinois.
Did he have, or was that... No, that was him. He's got the White Sox City Connect banner, but he's from St. Louis. You're playing Bama and it's the second quarter. What's the team you're controlling? Why do I not remember? That is a cool jersey. That's definitely made by him himself. He wants to friendly? Okay. That's the only time that I actually accept friendlies is if the dude does it like right at the beginning of the game like that. You don't think they've thrown the ball once, Georgia? Yeah, I do have to get back to playing that NIU Dynasty. That first stream and the first episode was fun. I mean, honestly, that first episode, like even editing it, that was more fun editing than I had in a while. Because it was something different, you know?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you
Alright, what do we got this time? I completely forgot to see. Was it Trout he had pitching? I think it was that Trout. 106 and 86, so a lot of games under his belt. I guess we do have to check, though, what difficulty we're on. It is still All-Star. Alright. Another chance to figure it out. I don't know if any of you haven't seen this Rizzo card yet. This is, it's a little glitchy. Look at this delivery he's got. And then he's got a screwball that goes under 70 miles per hour. Look at that, 67 coming in. What are you supposed to do about that? And then right back with 95 up and away. Ooh, okay. We're good, though. We got Carroll there. I am having a little trouble actually, like, timing up his release and all that. Is this going to be predictable if I go screwball here? Nope. Way out in front of it.
Now a chance for Jackie Robinson. The line to kick the pitch.
Hey, okay. A little too early, but at least we're around on it.
Three sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a four-sport star. He was a Division I standout in baseball.
And then there's the rollover. I don't know if we still have our pitching delivery experts in here. Who's this Trout one? Because I don't know if I immediately recognize this Trout either. That is going to get down. Okay. I didn't know if it would. That's a swing. That's a swing I can feel good about. I mean, I should be making a good enough swing on that when it's right down the middle like that was.
Just missed.
1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch though.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. Trout, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
And nope, that's not going to get down.
Trouble here, puts it away for the out. Well, there's 2 away.
Am I not going to bring Hank around? No, we got Luis Robert up. No, he's going to take care of this.
Luis Robert
Better that I didn't swing at that.
takes a look at a called strike.
Ooh,
There for a strike.
don't fool me like that.
0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Had the right idea. Man, that carried too. Look at the power. Look at the power.
Trusts his hands, and he had to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Oh, and then he got me with that. That's a good spot. That's a tough spot. You know, just kind of sitting here thinking about what I want to do. I think I might make this the last game of the stream. I know that might make the stream a little bit short, but I do also want to I want to get to recording the next episode of Pack Attack today too. And I feel like I should do that after the stream. And hopefully by that point, hopefully after 3 ranked games under my belt, my hitting will actually show up for me in that Pack Attack episode.
One down, base is empty.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Struck him out. 2 away. Down to third baseman, Jonah Heim. Center field.
All right, another 1-2-3 inning. All we got to do, I mean, our pitching in almost every game has kind of kept us in it while I'm figuring out the hitting.
We head to the bottom of the second, and here is
Look at that. Did that? I'm batting .091 with Ernie Banks. Please do something. If that stays in, it's getting caught. Oh, it didn't stay in. Okay. Right when I complain about not doing anything with Ernie Banks, he actually makes a pretty nice swing.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
You see, it's not a good sign when you feel like you're on a pitch and then it still says you're late. Like, I thought I hit that one well. I thought I timed it up good. And he keeps doing that. I'm noticing a pattern. He's throwing that sinker and then immediately following it up with a cutter that breaks back to about the same spot. That's a good swing. That's what I thought that last swing was that I fouled off very late. Hey, Rob's here. How we doing, Rob? I'm having a little bit trouble hitting today. I feel like that one good swing that you just came in and saw is a little misleading. For whatever reason, I am having a lot of trouble getting around on pitches. Like, even if it's off speed, it's like I'm waiting back too far. Or I'm doing something like that and missing with the PCI.
He's got it, and there's one down. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Foul ball.
And then anytime I do actually make the effort to get around, then I'm too far too far around on it. Look at this. It's one or the other.
Just a swing and a miss there. I think you want to throw it again, though.
One out and a runner at second. Foul ball still one.
And that doesn't stay fair. All right. That one, though. I mean, if I'm missing that, there's something very wrong. Even when you're having the worst possible day at the plate, you're not going to miss that. Oh, and he left. Okay, well, I guess I'll play one more then. I did kind of just say that that'd be the last game of the stream. Didn't expect it to end in the second inning, so we'll get another one going. 668. Inching our way closer to a potential Hall of Fame difficulty game. Gotta bring another new pitcher off the bench here. We'll go with another Cub. Another out of position Cub, PCA. William, not right now, man. I'm playing some ranked. Trying to get this rating up. Should be easier to find a Hall of Fame game now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the last couple of seasons, as I was making my way up, I always face somebody else in the 600s. Maybe they kind of do that. Maybe on the back end, they're more quick to pair you up with other 600 rating people to keep you on the same difficulty, which would make sense, you know. That would make sense if they want to keep people on the same difficulty they've been playing at until they themselves cross into that threshold. 14-3 Georgia at the half. Man, you made it sound earlier like you were having trouble. It seems like they should be throwing the ball if you're up like that. If they've only put 3 points up on the board. The one drive they started passing, they get points. Go figure. Who would have thought? Do any of you guys happen to play Madden Mobile? Just out of curiosity? Because I used to love that game. But we're talking like back in the 2017, 2018-ish iterations of the game. But I just got a new phone recently. My old phone probably couldn't even handle playing Madden Mobile, but now that I got a new phone, kind of makes me want to try it out again. You think they should allow people to choose what difficulty they want to play on, even an all-star bracket? If people want to play on Legend at 400, let them. I kind of agree. I don't know necessarily how to do it, because I understand... I understand like the progressive difficulty thing, but I don't know. I've kind of been thinking of things lately, and I might even want to turn it into videos of me just kind of talking about things I want to see in the game and kind of giving my reasoning. I don't know, at least to try something different on the channel. But that was one of the things I was thinking of, is like different game modes or different ways to handle game modes. And that was kind of one of the things I was talking about. It's almost like an alternative 9-inning game mode that's not just ranked seasons, and then maybe something along those lines of you picking what difficulty you're on. I remember when you used to play, Joey. Absolute Madden Mobile beast. Jalen Milroe has like 8 attempts. They just didn't pass until halfway through the second. Yeah, I definitely have not played enough college football 25, even on my own. Like, for a game that I was so excited about, I don't know why.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody is hit more in his team. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through, and that extends the inning.
What's up, William?
Lance Lynn digs in now. Bounce to the left side.
We already have 2 outs. No double play there. You love to see a video of my thoughts on some things I'd like to see incorporated into the game. Yeah, I have been thinking of a couple of things. I've been thinking of just since I play as much March to October as I do, and I don't know if there's really anybody else posting March to October like I do. I feel like that'd be a good one to cover, because there's a lot of changes that I'd like to see in March to October, just with the way the mode functions.
Whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Spoils a two-strike.
You're new? I thought you were William. Is it bad that it took me as long as it did to come up with that? Look at that. A fastball on the inner half that is actually being pulled to left field. I don't really care that I got under it. Work on one thing at a time. Oh, and then right back to being late. Whoa. I don't know if anybody was looking at the swing timing thing, but it popped it up. Like, it showed the pop-up on the little feedback guy.
Welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
You know, I kind of miss being able to put up, like,
There's a swing.
swings like that. That's basically exactly what I was going to say, is I miss turning on pitches and hitting perfect home runs. I guess this guy is taking that from me. He'll do it instead. Man, I thought that at bat was going to be kind of safe. That O'Neal Cruz does not have any contact against lefties.
Breaking ball inside. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 run across to the frame so far. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a slow roller. Banks. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball to the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Henley Jansen at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. Here comes a pitch.
All right.
Robinson.
Bounce back after the home run to lead off the inning. I was kind of worried after he made a swing like that he was going to start turning it on, but not quite. I think it's time for me to start turning it on. I mean, I've been saying it's been time, like, all stream. Well, that didn't look so good. Oh, neither did that.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-2.
And then that one's right to him. Look at that swing, though. Come on. I have not made swings that good all day, and then I do, and it's right to somebody.
Ernie Banks. Ground ball left.
That one had a better chance of being a hit. than the one that came off the bat at 104. I really need to just like focus on hitting the fastball and nothing else. I mean, it would help too if when I time up the fastball, I also made the PCI or put the PCI in the right spot. Oh, there we go. Not a fastball, and it's a perfect swing. It's like I'm figuring out how to hit everything else, and I just still can't catch up to the fastball, even though that's my main problem today. Alright, come on. Throw that heat. Well, he threw that heat, except it was on the outer half, so I'm early. Of all things, I'm early. There we go. As long as he stays unlucky. Ooh. Trying to adjust myself, I slipped right off the armrest. Almost wiped out live on camera in front of millions. 14-11 entering the fourth. You gave up a 2-point conversion? Uh-oh. Now he's got speed on. Oh, I think if he's taking that, that means he wants to take off. Yep. And I'm still not going to get him, am I? Because it's not a perfect throw. Perfect throws aren't perfect throws. I should have pitched out. I was so confident he was stealing. I should have just pitched out. That cannot. Wait, I can still get him at home. Nope. Ernie doesn't want to. He could have scored. Ernie didn't even want to throw the ball. He could have just kept going. Ernie wouldn't have thrown it, and I would have been even more upset. Wow. So no more fastballs or sinkers inside lefty-lefty. I think those are both of his perfect swings on the day. Hate it when the animation happens. It's like, come on, throw the. It's like the players don't know, you know. It's like immersion breaking, if that makes any sense. Because it's like the guy's going home. You gotta throw the ball. You gotta have some urgency. But when they don't and they're locked in an animation, then it's like, oh yeah, that's right. They're lines of code. They're not little people that I'm controlling. Why did I do that? Okay, at least I got it in far enough. I just told myself I wasn't going to do that anymore, though. Alright. I mean, I'm keeping myself in this game on the mound, but I'm only in the game if I start hitting the ball. Alright, be ready for the heat. That's all I want to do. That's not the heat. That's the heat. I'm around on it. That's the goal, right? That's a success. That's going to be right to him. I mean, even when I occasionally mix in the good swing, I'm still not getting anything to go my way. And like, of all the times you could use a swing like that to get down, it's when I'm struggling like this.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes.
Yep, and then I'm late again.
Greens on
Those of you that are still sticking around watching this, you guys are the real MVPs. Because I really could not be playing in a less entertaining way right now.
the wind of the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And he grounds one to the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. And a pitch. Pick up the middle and a base hit.
Watch that turn into something.
Just kind of slice that one.
80 off the bat just finds a way to land.
And the batter now, Jonah Heim. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball one and a pitch inside. And there's the strike.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitching.
Man, put it in play. Give me my double play ball.
That's a no-go.
Low on at first. Nobody out. Up in
That got away from me.
ball two. And another ball.
Oh, I did a righty splitter. Ha! Oh, I haven't made a mistake like that in a while.
And here's the kick.
Man, it's been months that this game has been out and the lefty movements are mirrored. You'd think that would be mistakes you wouldn't make anymore.
Accept the initial offer. And that one is inside.
Alright, man. Do I really need to get the bullpen loosening up already? Does this dude really have that much of a grasp on what PCA is doing on the mound? Why is everybody just like cracked at this game these days? Why does everybody have such a good eye? We're playing down here on the 600 rating level, and everybody's just so sweaty, and not in a bad way. It's just like the talent level. Is the game too easy, or has everybody just gotten good at the game? Or have I just gotten worse at the game? I guess that's probably the most likely.
In the air, right field. Aaron gets under it.
That one was left right over the middle of the plate.
That's out number two. So the batting order turns over. Tim Raines, the next to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
25-11, that's a big change. 25 from 14, though. What did you do to get there? There's no way you scored 3 field goals in that amount of time.
He makes the grab, and that is that.
This year could be because most people stop playing by the All-Star break. You've heard a lot of people don't like the seasons format. I mean, that makes sense. If it's just the only people left on this game are the people that are better at the game. It's kind of a shame, though, if the All-Star break was the cutoff when people left. It makes sense because that's when college football came out, but I feel like that's when the content on this game has started to get better. 8 points and a field goal? Oh, right, that's 11. That's not 9.
Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top end was a little stronger,
I don't know, in my head I thought that was a 9-point difference, but 25 minus 14, that's 11. I graduated. Touchdown was like 50 yards. Pass or run?
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Is that just another line out? Yep, that's exactly what we need right now. 103 off the bat, right to the outfielder. And then I'm back to not getting around on the heat. I almost feel like the goal right now of this game is just score a run. Don't get shut out. I mean, how are things just getting worse? You'd think the more pitches I see, the better my timing would get. But that is just not at all the case. Did that... Okay, well... We got Luis Robert out there with his diamond fielding badge, and he broke the wrong way. I thought I heard it sound like a perfect off the bat. I don't know if I'm just hearing things. Is that like a bowl game or something, Toxic, or is it just in the season? Or playoffs, I guess it could be too. That's gonna be a run, isn't it? Well, I don't know. This is shallow. Yeah, he's gonna go back to third. Okay. It makes no sense how many times a diamond defender breaks the wrong way. Yeah, I mean, I don't get how anybody breaks the wrong way, to be honest. I think the only way they have him breaking the wrong way is to make ratings matter just a little bit more. Because, like, I understand a slow reaction, but what major league outfielder is, like, going the wrong way? Like, it's hit to their right and they move to the left. It's just week 4, number 2 versus number 6. It's a big game. See what this Nate Pearson's all about. Get him loosening up. How deep are you into your dynasty there? Like, are we multiple seasons deep, or is that a new one? I know you said Milrow earlier, so it can't be too far into the future. Which, now that I think about it, when you've been asking me of college football players I can name, have I said Milrow? Because I definitely know him, and I don't know. Did I really? Did he not get to that? Since when is it 5-0? When did this happen? Okay, if it takes a perfect swing to get him out. It's season 1 because you had to restart. Why did you have to restart? You can see getting a bad jump towards the ball, but like you said, how many big leaguers just go the wrong way? Exactly. I mean, I can see, because sometimes it happens like on line drives hit right to the guy, and it's like either going straight back or coming in, and like sometimes you might take a step back when it's in front of you or take a step in when it's behind you, but left and right. I have absolutely no hope at the plate right now. He is hitting his corners. Every single pitch is right where he wants it to be. I can't catch up to the fastball. I can't slow the bat down for the off speed. Look at that, man. That one's not even, it's not even a 102. That's just 100, and I can't. He's only thrown 40 pitches. How much carry does that have? That's gonna die, isn't it? Oh, okay. Hey, wait, is that O'Neal Cruz in right field? I didn't even notice that before. He definitely can't play right field, right? You realize that all your wins were like 20 plus every time and it got boring, so you restarted it? Ooh, that's on a fastball. Okay, hang on. Hang on a second here. Do we have some hope? A little bit of life in these bats? I think the comeback is on here. What difficulty do you play on, Toxic? Are you already on Heisman? Could you not like bump up the difficulty to make it more difficult? It'd be like if a line drive is going into triples alley in San Francisco and the fielder is going towards the foul line. Exactly. I mean, they'd get made fun of. Their name would be trending on Twitter and the video would be everywhere because it's like, look at this guy. He's in the major leagues and he went the wrong way. There's just no other way to say it. You're going the wrong way. All-American with Heisman sliders. Well, I don't quite know what that means, but it seems like a tougher version of All-American. No, I read your paragraph. Or I guess I read the first half and then I got distracted by my home run. But yeah, I read the rest of it. You wanted the most recent rosters with two names that I have never heard of before, but obviously they're big for you. There we go. All right. Maybe PCA. Maybe he's figuring it out now. Had a bad inning, but we're letting him figure it out. It's like All-American plus. Okay. That's kind of what I gathered. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I guess on my NIU thing I did put it on Heisman, which might have been a little ambitious for me, but I committed to it. I want to keep trying it at least. There we go. There's a good break on the ball from Robert in center. Ra Thomas off the team is a pretty big change. I mean, he has a great name. That's what I can say. Oh, come on, man. I thought that was going to get him. We just need one more pitch here, PCA, and then you can be done. And that was the pitch. That is strike three. That is in the zone, or it caught the zone. Or dismissed from the team? Oh, so he did something. What happened here? Is it something that if we talk about it anymore, YouTube's gonna come down with the hammer and not give me money anymore? Completely demonetize the stream for bringing it up. There we go. All right, there's our last at bat for PCA. There's no way he's going to a new pitcher, right? Go up. What do we mean by that? Oh, I did already warm up the bullpen. Right, because I wanted to see Nate Pearson. Oh, you know what, actually? You know what I missed then, Toxic? I forgot to switch my chat to live chat, so you probably said something about it and it didn't show up for me. If that's what you're saying. Yep. I think that's what happened there. You typed the phrase beating up children and then YouTube censored you and I didn't see it. Yeah, that'd be a reason to not be playing football anymore. Yeah, that's one of the, it's probably one of the worst ones you can do.
Cruz running hard to get it. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off him. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just enjoyable.
Oh, that one should have been 102, and then that might have been a better swing. Wow, and I thought I was ready to wait back on something if he went to it. Guess not.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Luis Robert.
No, 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 no. I really thought, man, after those two good swings last inning that maybe I finally figured something out. There's still a lot of time left. There's still 3 innings to go. Man, I know we got to deal with O'Neal Cruz this inning, but I want to see about this Nate Pearson. And how about that too? If anybody was around when we were doing our Cubs March to October, but nobody had any idea who Porter Hodge was when we got to fast track him and call him up in the Cubs March to October, and then all of a sudden he's out here getting a 96 overall because he contributed to a no-hitter. I know this isn't that card, but it exists.
You're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Gotta make a quick adjustment.
And the righty deals.
Wow, I actually thought that was going to end up in a bad spot. When I was watching that float in, looking like it was ending up in the zone.
He's already homered here in this one. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Pearson, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter,
All right.
sometimes a victory is
Again, though, I don't like seeing Lou Bob out there getting a bad reaction on the ball. I know even though his fielding was like a 97, his reaction was a little lower than that, but it was still like 80 something. It shouldn't be causing issues. I guess if you don't have to react and the ball's hit right at you, that's the best case scenario.
And that'll do it. Bottom of the seventh at the play. Ernie Banks. And the pitch. Slap the other way, foul.
That's a swing, man. That's one I can be proud of. All right, maybe we're chipping away still. There is still hope left in these bats. Come on. 2 runs to go now, as long as we can keep holding them. That one might make him at least get the bullpen going. Not a bad inning by Pearson, followed by a no doubt. Yep, I mean, we're getting... Oh, I was going to say we're getting carried by the Cubs. I guess technically PCA is also a Cub, and he gave up the 5 runs. But I think Ernie has 2, and then it was Chris Bryant with that perfect to center.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. You're in the bottom of the seventh.
Oh. If I go deep with Schwarber, would that still count as getting carried by the Cubs? Even though this isn't a Cubs Schwarber?
Kicks and deals. Not even close there. Now 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up.
Oh, the cutter got me. I'm trying too hard to take away that fastball now, so a pitch like that, of course it's going to get me.
Foul ball there.
Former Cub, you'd count it.
Base is empty. Oh, he
Should have been a strike. Thanks for the bailout. And it got past him. All right, I did not think that would. I thought he was about to snag that. That brings at least the tying run up to the plate, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it's a Cub. It's Chris Bryant. He's already gone deep. Does it again. It's a tie game. Ooh, don't swing at that. Oh, they let me hold up. I'm going to try and take off here with Biggio. See if I can make something happen. Well, I don't think we're going to run that out with Bryant, but... Oh, no. Slower animation, maybe. At least, well, we probably would have gotten the runner to second anyway. Ooh, okay. Couple pitches into the AB, he goes to the lefty. I'm fine going lefty-lefty. Oh, and I thought I was on that, but nope. Right back to waiting back too far. I clock the pitch, I pick it up, I pick up the break and everything, and then I wait back on it too long. So many chances, guys. At least we got one back. Still 2 to go. Should I just leave Pearson in? He did have a good inning last inning. We'll try it. We'll see. I thought that was a good pitch. It did get him very early on it. All right, he was on it. That did not fool him. I don't know, maybe that is a good sign to get Pearson out of the game. I will. I'm not gonna wait too long. We'll go Charlie Blackmon here. Him and his Josh Hader release. This is one I actually recognize myself. Chuck Nasty on the mound. It's weird that that's just a normal thing. If I hit my spot, that would have been interesting. There we go, though. That's a spot. His card is good. Like I said, it's the Josh Hader release, but he's got a 5-pitch mix. That circle change is really slow, so if you can break it out at a good spot, it gets a lot of very early whiffs. We're gonna get there. Yep. All right, so 2 innings left at the plate. I'd rather do it this inning. I'd rather pop off, put up just 3 runs. Why not? Take the lead. Hader with 5 pitches sounds unfair, and it's Hader with a sinker and a cutter. Help me out, maybe? Oh! Why couldn't he move the wrong way? still somehow late on that. Why am I even swinging at that in the first place? This is just awful.
That clips the corner.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's not going to get through either. We have 1 inning left to avoid a loss. If I lose today, or if I lose this game, that'd make this a 2-2 record on the day, when my overall record going in was, I think, 44-8. I'm gonna play 500 baseball today. That'd be more acceptable if I was up at like the high 800s trying to crack a World Series rating, but no. We're around 650. Please. That could be 2. Nice turn, Jackie. All right. We need plays like that. We can't let him do anything else. Man, I didn't even realize until this at bat that this whole time that Adam Dunn was that 87 overall captain card. I don't know who I thought it was, but I didn't realize it was that. All right, there we go. Exactly what you want out of that. Now let's see. Now let's see if we can take advantage of the high strike zone. And we did. Didn't catch him looking or anything, but he's behind it. We've got Luis Robert Jr. in his final at bat, probably of the stream. The stream named after him, and we got to get it going with him. I'm guessing he's going to go to a new arm. Yeah. Who's it going to be? Who am I going to deal with? I'm anticipating seeing a Mariano Rivera. No, it's going to be Mark McGwire. We've seen him once today already. I don't really remember doing anything against him, though. I was too far out in front for once. And that stayed in the zone. I need to remind myself, McGwire's slider does not break that far. It looks like it will, and then it just stays over the plate. I was ready for that one. Thought that was a slider out of his hand. That was close. Yep, that's how this one's been going today. May as well say I went around. Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh my God, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't know if I can handle playing this game anymore today. Wow. Schwarber, nope, play is going to be made on that one. And mercifully, this game is over. I cannot believe it. I really hope this doesn't discourage me from hopping back on stream, trying to play some more ranked, because I feel like this is always what happens, just in general, on my YouTube channel, is like I'll try and do something new, or I'll have an idea for something that'll involve me playing ranked, and then that's when I play my worst. And the only thing that's new about this today is just the fact that I've never just streamed God Squad ranked games before, and then I come out here and that might be the worst I've played all year. I mean, I had some good swings mixed in, but with a lot of the pitches I was seeing today, just overall, there's no reason I should have been held to I think 3 runs a game. Yeah, that is gonna do it for us though on the day on the stream. I just want to check before we leave, just one last piece of misery with this being Luis Robert Jr.'s debut. I want to see what his final stat line is after we take care of this, I guess. Should I move myself out of the way? That didn't really do much. What do we get? Oh, it's lying to me. Look at that, right there. It's highlighted saying I got a 90 plus live series pack, but it's actually a headliner pack. So yeah, let's just see here. What did he do? We got 13 at bats with him. He went 2 for 13 with a bomb. I don't know. I blame that more on me than on this card, because I didn't really hit with anybody today. I mean, this was my first day using Schwarber. He goes 2 for 9. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But like I said, this is it. Those of you who are still around, who still stuck around watching this misery, thanks. But yeah, that does it for another day on stream. 4 days in a row. I'm not really planning on slowing that down. Plan is to be back tomorrow. Don't know exactly what. I might just want to redeem myself and play some more ranked. We'll see. But until then, I will see you guys later.